Why do we fall, Master Wayne? I did a really bad job in the last episode. We got 3 losses in, like, record time. I think, you know, I'm looking at some of this stuff here. Maybe it's time for us to go back to a run with some normalcy. I know how it sounds, right? But, I mean, it's been a while since I actually had a run that I would say achieved something good. So, maybe it's time for us, like, let's look at this. Alt Path Bethany. Hush Bethany. Void Bethany. Anything Bethany related? Let's give it a try. Here's your seed, by the way. VPDNPF9N. I know, you're like, why did he forget how to say the number 9? It's because what came after it was the letter N, and I was like, it's the same character. And then my brain was like, are you stupid? And I was like, shouldn't I be the one asking you that question? Because, like, you're kind of, you know, you're in control of all this stuff. I'm a little embarrassed about the last episode, but at least it's like, it's a funny way to go, right? It's not like we just went down, oh, geez Louise, man. It's not like we were just doing like a normal Isaac run and then, you know, things crap the bed. Like, you know, it's Tinted Jacob. I really like playing as Tinted Jacob, but it's a little spicy as well. All the, well, tainted, I should say, but all the tainted characters are, you know, a little bit zany, a little bit interesting. That's why they're so much fun. I mean, that's why I keep saying they did such an amazing job with Repentance, is because, like, every single tainted character makes my head explode, and I've been playing this game for 3,800 hours. You're okay, baby. You're okay. That's how I know you're your father's daughter. You know, sometimes I'll just be chilling, and then I'll be like, Kate will be like, are you okay? And I'm like, yeah, I just forgot how to swallow my own spit. I'll cough for like 2 minutes. And she'll be like, what happened? And I'm like, oh, sorry, I was just thinking about like that TLC show Junkyard Wars, and I lost control temporarily. Okay. Dude, the dodges are just, I'm doing it to myself right now. Okay, but we don't need to sweat it. Okay, this is normal. A very normal situation. So, you know what I like about Bethany? I did not want our Wisp to disappear. That was an accident. What I like about Bethany is that all those spacebar items that previously I might find myself being like, I don't care for, now I'm more interested in, right? Especially those like 1 or 2 room charge type items. Obviously, instead, we're just going to get tier size plus range up. So I got to think about what we're doing. I mean, we want to get alt path, but it's kind of like undoable here. We've never beaten the beast either, so we could just do true ending. But we need to leave a trinket behind in order to turn into cracked key to make that happen. I do think tier size is an upgrade. I don't think it's as good as an actual DPS upgrade, but I don't think it's that bad. Comes with range as well, which is something. Maybe not much, but something. And by the way, like, we have had pretty bad performances in Repentance. There have been DLCs for this game that have come out, and I have performed way above, like, my standing. This is definitely the exact opposite. A lot has changed. We got a lot to unlearn, and we got a lot to learn. I appreciate your support and your feedback as we try to figure it out. So we're gonna start here. Fate's Reward is something that I would definitely feel comfortable per-throwing. And I know you're like, I mean, this is a heavy price to pay. When you've got 4 red hearts, I think we can afford to pay it. You know, a 1.5 temporary loss of HP is not great, but in order to per-throw, that's freaking Sci-Fly, dude. That's one of the most incredible items in the game. Now, if we can actually go alt path, this gives us an insanely great chance to actually... Saved. This gives us an insanely great chance, if we have the means necessary to get to Supermom, to actually defeat Supermom. So there's... This is a... I couldn't have asked for a greater yield on that. That's incredible. Baby, you look like you're having an awesome time. You look like you're just chilling. Yeah, that's a good baby. Just enjoying the Beautiful weather today. I mean, inside, but still. I mean, the weather's still beautiful. You can just tell, you know? Okay, this is a tough choice. With one bomb, you want a tinted rock, or do you want to get like 9 cents minimum? Like the novelty of getting the 9 cents, or at least the 3 fool's gold there is really tempting. But I think you gotta stick to brass tacks. If you're gonna go alt path at some point, you're desperately gonna want this HP. By the way, it worked out anyway, but I forgot we can't get HP as Bethany. If you're watching and you're going, he forgot, you're absolutely right. We will make our way back to the shop, but just give me some time here first to hopefully fight this boss, see what our deal with the devil contains, and I'm trying to keep my wisps going here. Again, on the deal with the devil, it's an unusual ask. Saved. But genuinely, any of those bad deal with the devil spacebar items, I mean, I'd give them a try, maybe. You know, why not? Well, there is one reason. HP is at a bit of a premium when you play as Bethany, because you can't get Spirit Hearts, but, like, apart from that, I mean, this is pretty good. This is a run that you can definitely, like, you can plan for on this one. I'm excited by the possibility. Okay, just back off, okay? Back off, get your own sandwich. One of the classic commercials from my youth. Bob had a baby, it's a boy. Start here. We gotta deal with the angel for some reason. Duality, and then angelic conception. Immaculate conception. This might be a bit of a weird choice for some people, but I feel like if we can create situations where we're taking damage, we'll be happy to have angelic familiars. It's not as good as Cambion Conception, I think, but that's not necessarily, you know, to darn it with faint praise. This is definitely going to be a secret room. Just keep in mind, you are going to need 2 bombs sooner than you think, because we're going down a floor later, I think, to the alt path. I don't know. I mean, baby, I'm just going to be honest with you. I'm kind of flying by the seat of my pants here. Sackhead is usually an extremely great item, and do respect that right off the bat. And let's move on then. I was going to say the exact same thing that I said previously, which is that I'm kind of rooting for those shop spacebar items that normally we would look at and be like, it's not that impressive. Now I'm looking at it and I'm like, I want it. But of course, like, you know, this is the law of Isaac. We're in a situation, we want spacebar items, won't get them. Next run, we're only going to want passives, and they're never going to show up. They're going to be like, how would you like to have the shovel? How would you like to have red key? How would you like to have lemon mishap? How would you like to have pitcher of lemonade? I mean, if you're offering. Ooh, 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 ooh. Sorry, I was just flexing the baritone. Right, baby? Baby, what do you prefer? Do you prefer Dad's fake children's song voice? Frog likes to hop, hop, hop. She got a big smile there. Or do you prefer Frog likes to hop, hop, hop. He jumps in the water. Dooka-da-dooka-da-doom. She liked that too. More of like a magnetic fields type thing. Amid Ferdinand the Saussure. Okay. Yeah, that was a little reference to the 1999 indie album 69 Love Songs. What, you didn't think I could hang? If we're talking best triple albums of all time, that it's got to be up there. I also can't think of another triple album, I think. Okay, you know, embrace that this deal with the devil is not long for the world. I'm very surprised. Stoked, but very surprised that we still kept it going there. Sci-Fly doing incredible work. You knew that was how it was going to go. And oh my god, did you see? He went out for blood there. That was a bomb rock. Appreciate it, Sci-Fly. Appreciate your help. It just destroyed a rock. Okay, I mean, Unicorn Stump, this is the greatest possible item we could ever ask for here, I think. once per room, we get invincibility. You know what? I don't even want the invincibility for myself. I want to create the wisps and then shoot and get the invincibility after, because I don't want my wisps to be used as orbitals. Okay, that was just a great shot. I can't deny it. This might be... I mean, I don't really know what the Unicorn Wisp does. You know what? It appears to maybe just orbit, which is not that impressive. But if we maybe run into enemies with it, maybe it's worth it. Maybe it's worth it to run into enemies with it. I don't know, but we have a one-room charged spacebar item combined with Book of Virtues here. You know what? I wonder if they shoot when I'm invincible. Or maybe they're invincible while I'm invincible as well? That would be pretty... I would be very happy to see it. I don't know, give it a try. I certainly appear to have 3... wisps still remaining, and they're only getting stronger over time. Okay, we can't use a bomb on this guy, so there's a genuine chance we're gonna, like, you know, take some damage here. I wouldn't worry about it all that much. Really just trying to, you know, stack as much HP as possible for a potential alt path victory. Don't forget, we need a knife piece. You could also stack up multiple charges of invincibility. Oh my god. Okay, just very important. Hey, brain. That's you. Yeah. Let's use another charge here. Hey, brain. Do me a favor and don't use any bombs. Just stay cool on the bombs. You gotta make them work, okay? Now, we could, I don't think we should avoid the cursed room, actually. Just make sure you're looking for the right fires here. I don't mind taking the hits. Well, we're gonna get a charge, so we might as well. We gotta get it, got out. Okay, dude, feeling very solid. Now I don't even know what I'm hoping for. Like 9 volt maybe could be crazy. Portable slot I'm sure is pretty cool as well. When you consider that it, right, don't use any bombs. Smart idea. Portable slot's probably pretty interesting when you consider that it has an endless charge as well. But, I mean, I don't want to spend the money right now. We got a great thing going on. Okay, where is the white fire? I like when it's in the room. Maybe that makes me a baby, but like it's just there's so many things to constantly watch out for when you're playing Repentance. Just to have like one thing settled is kind of nice. I didn't extinguish it, did I? That would put a real damper on this. Oh, there it is. Okay. Now, the question at this point becomes, are you gonna go fight the boss, or are you not gonna fight the boss? As controversial as it might seem right now, I feel like we're gonna we're only risking our lives if we fight the boss. We have no concerns about our ability to survive right now. You know, just grab this stuff. Thank you, Sci-Fly. Much appreciated. That's also quite nice. It's a long trip, you know, we got a couple of extra rooms. I actually think for survival's sake, we're totally fine just leaving. And the game-winning item right now is, like, Sack Dagger. Really any high-damage orbital, of which there's not that many, but they tend to show up a lot. But if we can get all those, if we can get any of those, oh my god, like, we're loving life. Like, Sack Dagger plus Invincible Wisps. Magic Mush, easy Magic Mush, okay. I mean, baby, this is an incredible position for us. I didn't think it would be possible. Something Halloween. And the fact that you keep the wisps, you know, from floor to floor, we should have gotten that, but it's like, I'm not gonna sweat it. It's relatively minor. I gotta tell you, this is the kind of run I needed for my confidence as well. Like, we've been doing pretty badly, and I've been losing faith in myself. I've been getting the yips. Now, I would say this is, you know, dissing the yipless. Like, the Shins side one, track one off of Owen... No, not O-inverted world. The other one. Shoots too narrow. There you go. Oh, you didn't think I was going to reference the Shins sophomore album, Shoots Too Narrow? If we're talking about sophomore albums, and that one's got to get brought up. We're going to get a speed upgrade. Don't ask me. I actually don't know where that came from. Don't ask me how I know, by the way, because I don't know how I know. All I know is that I know. So I think we are at maximum wisp count. Not that that's a problem, like, at all, because it's just working insanely well, obviously, but just worth noting, like, if you see me not using Unicorn Stump, it's... I'm not trying to disrespect it, it's just merely, perhaps, that it's no longer the... It's no longer the play it once was. So, hold on, we're on Mines 1. Mines 1, we don't need keys at all, we need HP. Okay, so we can go into every room. Dude, Red Stew is actually, like, an incredible item. I heavily underestimated it. We should try to get Beelzebub here, I think. I don't think Obsessed Fan is particularly good, but... I also think on every floor, we should be trying to get Immaculate Conception to work. But anyway, Red Stew I heavily underestimated, but the damage upgrade that we get from this is actually colossal. It's not going to last forever, obviously, but it's still very, very good. And I think it... so stupid, by the way, but I believe it gives you another damage up for every enemy that you kill as well, so it stops your decay. So I'm just gonna get in there, like, use it a little. I guess, dude, that's such a good way to handle the fight. Yeah, that was totally fine, it turns out. Okay, so damage up is still, like, it's not something we should consider, like, necessary for our performance moving forward. Is like, Red Stew. But, in fact, I'm actually, like, I think what we want to do is... I don't want to take up as much time as possible on this floor. Like, that seems stupid to me, but there's no fire in the shop. Is there, like, a fire in our item room? No, I probably extinguished it, huh? Because I just feel like this is a great opportunity for us to get Immaculate Conception to work. I don't think we want to go too far down, but when you remember, like, we have so much invincibility, like, just to do that much feels okay to me, and then let's move down to the next floor. I think I'm using my brain. I hope I'm not leaving anything too important behind. You might be like, you know, you could use a bomb to get that Spirit Heart back there. That's true, but then the Spirit Heart doesn't matter because we're Bethany, so we got nothing to worry about here, all right? We got nothing to worry about. So we definitely... You need to remember second knife piece. Like, that's a gimme, but... Remember, you can totally go in these rooms without screwing up your deal with the devil. Not that we worry too much about our deal with the devil right now, but... You know, we don't need it. I mean, I know how that sounds, but... Genuinely, like, this run is good enough. Now, I don't know how we get over there. Of course, now that we have Red Stew, like, we can't seem to find enemies to kill and get the damage buffs, but... I'm not sweating the money, you know? Like, let's get some pace going on this run. I told you, like, enemies, they just don't exist anymore. I'm realizing now, like, there is some stuff we would actually want from a deal with the devil, which is obvious. I mean, there's always stuff you'd want from a deal with the devil, but, like, flight in particular would be absurd right now. So I think that we got pretty lucky that this worked out for us. What do you got for me? Hermit card. I think this is pretty good, but I actually think, like, maybe our HP is just that much more valuable. I know how that looks, because this is, like, a really good item. But, I don't know, bombs to me right now don't really seem like they're part of our victory condition, you know? What the heck is that? Not something we're interested in, really. We don't need the, We don't need the red heart, or the spirit hearts, obviously, but... Alright, so we gotta, you know, acknowledge that we're gonna... Red stew damage is gonna decay. There's not much we can do about it. I was kind of hoping we would get some damage ups by the time it left. I mean, I suppose anything's possible, but seems somewhat unlikely. Baby, I'm so impressed. I'm so proud of you right now. Like, you're just enjoying life in the bouncer. You know who didn't enjoy the bouncer? Square Enix shareholders when the game came out in the year 2002. You know what I'm talking about? The bouncer. Maybe you. It's a game. Square Enix made like an RPG called The Bouncer in the early 2000s that was going to be like a killer app for the PlayStation 2, but then when it came out, like, it kind of stunk a little bit. I wouldn't say it was horrible, but then again, I didn't play it, so how would I know? Anyway, the one super negative we have right now is just an inability to really have like our own damage to call our own, I guess, which is unfortunate, because especially like as we get deeper into the game, you know, when we go to the super difficult floors and stuff like that, we're gonna want it. But we have possibly like the most overpowered spacebar item you could ever ask for, so I mean, this is a real opportunity. I really like this part as well. Mostly because I get to go, oh my god, get away, no. Please. I will say, I'm having a moment, though, where I'm like, the baby, she looks grumpy. And I'm hoping she's not going to take it out on me. I'm hoping it's just baby tiredness, you know? And then she's going to drift away. Because you wouldn't believe, I mean, she gets downright abusive when she's tired. She cries. She'll even be known, like, just to crap her own pants. Just to make me clean it up, you know? It's embarrassing. But, you know, I'm just trying to keep the baby placated. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing. Oh, we just opened this. Okay, no problem. She's just tired. It's just a tired baby. Just enjoying the bouncer, slipping away to dreamland. Oh my god, get away. Okay. Good stuff. Good stuff. I'm trapped. I'm not trapped. I'm not trapped in here with you. You're trapped in here with me. Rorschach.mp4. Okay, so just by doing that, we lost all of our damage. from Red Stew, but I'm still thankful that we picked it up for sure. Again, I'm just like, baby, thank you so much. Being such a polite baby. Yeah. Now I'll be polite and I'll start doing like the ASMR dialogue, and you can just slip away to dreamland. It's been a long time since the baby slept during some Isaac. Like, I mean, I was starting to get self-conscious. There's been a lot of episodes that have had, like, multiple interruptions, you know. Even without the multiple interruptions, sometimes it's just hard to focus when you've got, like, you know, the baby, not just fussing, but, like, you know, hitting the piano in the background and stuff like that. And then, you know, hold on. Thank you. We don't need homing familiars right now. So, like, trust me, nobody's happier than Daddy that we have a sleepy baby right now. Oh, this is not what you... Yeah. My mistake. Dude, we gotta be getting close to Immaculate Conception. We must be. I don't know what we'd be looking for. I'll take whatever. I mean, even something like Guardian Angel, which normally I wouldn't consider that valuable, could be amazing for us when you... It's a library, dude. Books on books on books on books on books. I don't know what that's even supposed to be. Just work with me, okay? A key. Look, I'm gonna use it for our item room first. We don't want Lazarus rags. That's easy enough. Host hat actually seems like really good. And pretty much always want to go to our curse room, I think, especially because we do have a guppy item. You know, it's realistic to think we're probably not going to be able to become guppy, but I mean, every little bit helps. Beelzebub would be so nice. Just any fly item, just to give us the ability to fly. Apologies for the double speak, but oh, the baby is... She's passed out. That's beautiful. Oh, man. Now I can finally... I have to win, because now I no longer have excuses for losing. I'm getting a lot of credit from people who are like, hey, be nice to him. He's like a new father, you know? It's hard to win those Isaac runs when you got the baby bags under your eyes and stuff like that. I've always appreciated that, even though I kind of disagree with it, and I've bragged about how the baby is actually an incredible sleeper. So now we finally got to put our money where our mouth is, and... Okay, well, you know, there's multiple ways to do this. That's the way I like. I do still want to go to the library. Don't get me wrong. But I think... Oh, it's not even a library, dude. I'm a fool. It's a planetarium? I need a key. That heavy PogChamp energy radiates out from this room. What do you do? A. Use key to enter. B. Put a towel in the 2-inch gap under the door. Now they can't hear you no more. What the heck is this? Soul. Radiant Victory. I don't know what it is. We do have Guardian Angel. When the heck did you show up? I have no idea what this does, but I'm excited to see it. How about that? Okay. I mean, I'm having trouble, like, just coming up with any kind of, like, commentary, just because usually I rely on impotently complaining about, like, very minor stuff, either in the game or IRL. But the baby's sleeping, I'm feeling great, and, you know, the run has given us, like, the best, items you could ever ask for, so, like, I really don't understand what I should be complaining about here. We should be using our bombs more. That's a gimme. But Unicorn Stump did amazing work. That's why I was saving up charges. I feel like there is no reason not to go down. I have to remind myself of all the other stuff that's going on in the game. Like, I'm like, yeah, we're good, because we're just trying to get the alt path victory, right? Which we have not done as Bethany. Not even close, man. Okay, I have to be honest, like oh, I shouldn't have popped it, man. Just get me out. Just get me out. I can't handle this room. It requires too much skill. While I was talking there, the baby opened her eyes and looked at me like, please be quiet. So look, she's pretty much the boss around here. So if you guys could just frickin' keep it down, that would be really nice. Thank you. So obviously, like, once we get a key, we want to get purity. That's our item. I should really, like, this is not an old NL style tactics, but I feel like I should look up what Soul does. The music's so freaking loud, man. Okay, we're good. Let's look up what Soul does. Soul, Binding of Isaac. Activates the sun card effect. Okay. Upon defeating a boss, it activates the sun, fully recharges your active, grants a 2x damage multiplier and +1 luck for the rest of the floor, removes any floor curses, and reveals the location of the boss at all times. Oh my god, it's the dream item. After we fight Mom, we can't leave, so... If you rush the boss, it makes backtracking easier. You get double damage. That's really cool, and it also removes the curse, which literally that's so funny because we actually, I mean, I came up with that item with not knowing that it already existed in the game. I know that could be taken out of context. I'm not saying we invented Soul, We just said how awesome would it be if there was an item with the effect in the game that removed curses once you finish the floor. It turns out it exists. So, you know, haha, you think about everything, don't you? Tommy Wiseau. Okay. No, 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 no. What do you got for me? Range. That might be one where we choose to take a little damage. I'm just feeling like we may have to genuinely fight this version of Mom. We've already been hit. If I'd known that we were gonna get hit right there, I wouldn't have popped it. Just because, like, I'd rather... I was only gonna do it to preserve a deal with the devil chance. But hey, man, we still got a 1 in 500 shot. So I'm not sweating it. I've beaten odds worse than that before. Oh, dude, the sun card! That's right, we should take... Oh my god, I'm realizing now. I don't know, it depends how much you wanna risk. Obviously, we want to just go straight into here. But, like, in some ways, we should really just get hit a few times right off the bat. Just to maximize our chances of Immaculate Conception working for us. And, you know, it doesn't take a genius to write the obvious comment here, which is, like, he's gonna die, isn't he? I'm probably not, you know? Sometimes you take a calculated risk for a fun reason like this. Hey, do some damage to me. Do some damage to me. I can't be hit. I'm immortal. Sci-Fly is too strong. I can't even... I need to wait till you start shooting beams. Start shooting some beams, dude. Okay, thank you. Now I can finally be hit. Okay, that... I mean, I don't know if I'm a genius or a fool, but I feel pretty smart. Although I didn't get... What the heck? I didn't get my Sun card stuff back when I beat the boss. What a ripoff, dude. Okay, that's fine. That's fine, baby. Okay, so when you said he's gonna die, you were right, but you didn't know the reasons for which you were right. So, as far as I'm concerned, that you didn't know. You don't earn the street cred there. Okay. So we're just gonna chill here. I mean, I think we're gonna be totally fine. You know, we do have a staggering amount of invincibility. Okay, that's fine. I was gonna blow you up anyway, so that's okay. All right, so you're doing nothing. So a Beelzebub, let's go, man. Oh yeah. Okay, so now we can fly. That's good stuff. We're gonna rebuild our wisps, and I'm just hoping we get enough red hearts to get you know, back to a reasonable amount of HP. Even if we don't, as long as we beat the boss, we will return to a reasonable amount of... Well, we'll return to full HP, really. You can also see the boss at all times, which is pretty cool. And then after we beat the boss, we'll have double damage. Appreciate that. So if we want to explore more, and so we may, I was gonna say if our HP is bad, we may, but I guess our HP will be full, so I guess it can't be bad. Now normally we'd be starting to get a little concerned, right? We'd be like, how the heck are we gonna beat the final boss? But I am very, very, come on, man, like that's just egregious. I'm very, very unconcerned. Because Sci-Fly is so good. The only thing I'm concerned about really is, I would say maybe dying of old age on the boss fight. That strikes me as a very real possibility. Okay, there goes our deal with the devil. Derek, you. Okay, so don't be afraid to just press Q here. Done. Okay, good stuff. Still got wisps. Still got some invincibility. Very good. Okay, full HP. Curses are purged. We still got to deal with the angel. I think it's good. None, maybe not. Maybe it doesn't matter in the slightest. Okay, so because we have double damage, I don't really want to explore like the entirety of the rest of the floor, but I do feel, dude, okay, just wait on that for a moment, okay? I feel like if we were smart, what would a smart player do here? Excuse me, my damage bonus? A smart player would try to get one more Cambion, or Immaculate Conception to pay out. And I don't mind, like leveraging IV Bag to make that happen. But obviously, like, I want to see some red hearts first just to make sure we're okay. This is a little stupid, but is also kind of hilarious. That's as deep as I'm willing to go, and I really did search my feelings for that. So the next thing, I think, is that it seems smart to me, and this is real spicy. Like, you could definitely make an argument that I shouldn't have done this. But I think that the next step is just, you know, generate some flies. The flies will not live for very long. But just being able to generate some extra attack flies here via the Rodden Hearts is going to make these rooms that much easier. These rooms being easier gives us the chance to get more rewards. You just got to remember they're a half heart each, so like don't get too greedy. And I mean, I don't really know what I'm like looking for. I guess I'm just looking for anything helpful, really. We really do have trash damage. Like, we're gonna have 4.5 damage. I think we could lose on our boss fight. I don't think we're gonna. Simply because, like, it's a testament to how much I respect. I mean, I guess. Is a testament to how much I respect Sci-Fly that I can't imagine a world in which we get screwed there. You know what? That's probably like one of the best things for us. If we could just get like a useful card. Okay, thank you. I don't really know what caused it, but thank you. If we could just get a useful card, Temperance is not it, but then there's something for us, you know. Oh, dude, we got Holy Water, so we must, Immaculate Conception must have paid out. Holy Water is decidedly in the not bad camp. It's not the most incredible item you could ever ask for, but any extra damage that you can have for the true boss fight, I mean, and hopefully this is a bit of a mea culpa, right? Like the fact that I did pretty much everything on this floor to try to give us the best chance to win. Now you know. Now you know. I'm in it for the long haul. Like I really wanna experience that dub. Also, little did we know that, like, when we played Bethany the first few times, we're like, she's impossible. Now I'm like, this is a character that's, compared to the Tainted characters, is downright straightforward. Sorry, I was just checking on the baby there. Like, now I'm like, pretty much you're just pressing the space bar and shooting enemies. So, like, I feel like I'm starting to come to grips with the, with the new characters. By the way, by using IV Bag, we did pick up some wisps. And these wisps do not appear to be disappearing anytime soon. So I think there's no reason not to fight the boss as soon as we come across them. You know, we could come across some special rooms that maybe, you know, would help us out long term, but the odds of it is so infinitesimal at this point. I think we kind of just got to rely on our own merits, especially with the curse. Like, if it weren't for the curse, I might be more inclined to explore a little, but now I'm just using intuition. It just feels like a secret room. I mean, sure, you know, a luck upgrade, I don't know. This could be a secret room. We're not going to be using bombs on the boss too much. I don't know, this one's speaking to me. It's like glowing down here. This one's speaking to me, probably 100% chance. Okay. Well, I believe, I'm not a scientist, but I believe this constitutes a dead end. Now, this is one I really want. Because, I mean, it is not likely that we're going to have too many Book of Virtues Bethany runs in our future, or Book of Virtues Unicorn Stump runs in our future, I'm pretty sure that's like your Isaac's Heart, you know, blood rights type of synergy. It's a once in a blue moon. It's the synergy everybody was like, you gotta watch out for this. It'll serve you right. So I'm optimistic. And the alt path, for my money, I mean, Hush, Delirium, those are still tough, don't get me wrong. But for my money, the alt path is still like the hardest thing in this game. So just to make it here is worth a lot, but not as much as it could be. And remember, like, bosses are a lot harder than regular rooms. For us. You know, there's some runs where that's not the truth, but for this run, 100%. This feels like a boss room. Yeah. We're free? We're free? We're not free? We're not free? I'm owned? Head eyes? I'm dead? Okay. 40 minutes in. A sleeping baby. A secret room. A chance to dream. A rose by any other name would smell as secret. Dude, honestly, Golden Bombs seems amazing. I know you're like, play the... Well, I guess there's no reason not to. You're absolutely right, straw man. I just lost an argument to my own straw man. That's rare. But you know what? It shows maturity. I was like, we might as well try to get something, because we have infinite bombs anyway. Okay. Tomo, I know you want to leave. Just give me a minute here, buddy, okay? Don't forget, we're dropping bombs up here. Our own damage is pretty bad. Good use of that. Good use of that. So any extra damage you can do via bombs is going to go a long way. Okay, it's Pong boss. There we go. Phase 1 complete. It cost us a Spirit Heart for a charge, and I don't mind. I don't mind. I feel, you know what? Get in there. Just output some damage. And you know what? Do it again. Just keep dropping bombs. And you know what? Do it again. Once we get into a tough spot, like, it's, you know, it's one of those things where, like, when it rains, it pours. But for now, like, everything's going great. It only costs us 1 Spirit Heart every time we do this. And, you know, we got 4 left in the hopper here. We stomped him. That was easy. It was not hard at all, honestly. I got nothing to say. That was a great run. Carried to an extreme degree, but a great run nonetheless. Revelation has appeared in the basement. For now, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, click the like button. Helps out a great deal. Of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. But for now, thanks for watching. Twitch.tv/NorthernLion. I'll see you live every day but Saturday, and I'll see you next time. See ya!